Hey guys, let's talk about season 2 of The Flash. Tonight was the premiere episode, and it was a good episode. Wow, we started like with 6 months has passed since Barry saved Central City, and a lot has happened. He's pretty much shut his team out, or what's left of his team, and they're not really happy with the silence that Barry has decided to take in these 6 months. Now, we have Caitlin working at another lab. We have Cisco running around with Dr. Stein. Ronnie's dead. Iris looks like she's joined the team, which is kind of cool. And of course, we have awesome Joe still doing police work. And Barry is still working for the police station, but it doesn't seem like he's really bonding these days with his old crew now that Dr. Wells is dead. Yeah, a lot has changed, and it looks like Barry inherited or Dr. Wells had a living will, and once Barry finally took up I guess got the nerve to watch the video, he realized that it was actually a confession, and he got his father released from prison finally. We pretty much spent the first season with Barry trying to gather all the evidence he could to prove that his father did not kill his mom and that it actually was somebody else. And finally, Dr. Wells confesses on video, and the confession is actually accepted, and Barry's father's released. And I thought that was a really great ending scene, with him getting out of prison and then having the surprise celebration at Joe's house. And let's face it, Joe is awesome. And all the scenes that Barry and Joe had are great. They always have been, and they still are. I really like the scene at the end when he pulls out the key and he's like, pretty cool, right? He's got the key to the city. I know I'm kind of jumping all over the place, but there was a lot of really great moments in this episode that I really enjoyed. I like that we have seen a newer side of Iris, who is one that, obviously she believes her fiance is now gone, that he shot himself in order to kill Dr. Wells. And so, she's obviously gone through a period of mourning that relationship. Now, do I really believe he's dead? I don't know, because nothing is ever what it seems on these shows. And we even got when the guy that they were chasing this week, the Atom Smasher or whatever they were calling him, he told Barry at one point that the person that sent to him to kill him was the Zoom. So obviously that is Dr. Wells, right? So what does that tell you? He's not dead. I don't know what is going on, but I like it. So we had a lot of stuff going on, and obviously, like I said earlier, Ronnie died when they were trying to save Central City. But what we got left with was Stein, and Dr. Stein is pretty awesome. I love Victor Garber, so I'm glad that he is staying on in the role of Dr. Stein, and that he will be now part of the team. And obviously he's going to sort of be that scientific component that Dr. Wells was, and he'll probably become that new person on the crew. Obviously Cisco's brilliant with what he does, but it'll be nice to have Cisco, to have another partner other than Caitlin that he can bounce all of his crazy ideas off of. But yeah, like I said, Iris looks like she's part of the team. She's not bitter. She's not holding resentment. I actually like the scenes that she had with Barry where she said, we miss the Flash. We want to thank him for saving the city. And I like that she is the one who says, no, we're not going to let Barry mope around any longer. He needs to realize that we're all here for him and that he can't keep pushing us away. And then when she gets all the group together, even though Barry's reluctant to want to be with them, they stay in with their plan to let Barry know that they're his family too, and that they're all they've all been grieving through this. And I like that Joe says, look, you don't get to be the only one who's grieving in this. Like, we all feel bad. You can't take all the blame for this. Like, everybody chose that day to be part of the solution to save Central City, and obviously it didn't turn out the way we all wanted it to, but we all made that choice. So really solid episode coming out of the gate. I like where this is going. I like that we sort of close that chapter on Henry getting released from prison. Obviously Barry's mom is gone, and we knew that from the first season. So at least, we were able to close that chapter. It was a sad scene seeing him say goodbye to his son when Barry was all excited. He's like, let's get our own place. Let's do this. Let's do that. And he's like, yeah, deuces. I was kind of like, ouch, a little too soon. Can we wait a beat or two, like before you crush your son's dreams after he just spent all this time trying to get you out of prison? So yes, Barry's father's now on a train somewhere, but let's face it, he's probably not too far away. And then we got the arrival of a new mysterious character at the end of the episode. And I'm very sure that he is going to be very important in this season, or at least for the next story arc that's coming our way. And obviously, I've never read the comics for The Flash, so I'm sure that he is a character that many people are anticipating or were anticipating or, have had thoughts about who would play this character. And I don't know anything about this new character, but I'm intrigued as always. I really did enjoy this episode. I thought it was good. I'm glad that they didn't continue to prolong trying to get Barry's father out, and that we can sort of move on to the next chapter. And what chapter will that be? It'll be very interesting to see. But I like that the team is a new team is back together again, and it looks like they're going to have obviously more villains, more people that they're going to try to lock up in the S.T.A.R.S lab, and I'm excited to see what happens. All right, guys, let me know what you thought of this week's episode, this pilot, or not pilot, but the premiere episode for season 2. Did you enjoy it as much as I did? And leave a comment and like, and I will see you guys next week. Bye, guys.